the dungeon of rap, where fake MCs don't make it back. Yo, welcome back to the dungeon of rap, where fake MCs never make it back. It's Paulie, yo. Now, I said this in the last video, but I live in Cali. I'm probably going to say this in a bunch of videos, but I live in Cali, and I ain't turning off my fucking AC because it's like 117 degrees outside. So, yeah, so you're going to hear a little hum in the background, but it's cool. Today, we got the Arsonal Bars on I-95 freestyle, yo. My daylight one did pretty good, so I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping this one does a little bit of numbers too, but if it don't, that's not why I'm here. I mean, it is, but it isn't. We're going to get into it.
Bars on I-95, home of the best rappers on the planet. I know what we do, man. Skills over politics. That means bring your pen game, not your name. See.
And they keep teasing this Benny one. They keep dropping little clips from it, but I'm ready. I'm waiting for the full video to react to it. So yeah.
Man, we're in Jersey. You know, when you think of Jersey, you think of a couple household names.
Shout out Jersey.
Bars on I-95, you think of surf.
I know they in Newark. Shout out Newark.
This one's long overdue, man. The
only other. Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all, there's not a freestyle platform that's out that's doing what we doing, right? We in Newark right now, in the middle of the trenches. Like, the only person that was able to do that for us, he pulled us out here. Who we got in the building, man? Who here?
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Arsonal the Rebel, a.k.a. Bars, man. Can't spell bars without putting it all in, a.k.a. Big Jersey, man. I'm rocking with my niggas out here on Bars on I-95. You already?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jersey, one time, man. Let's just make some noise one time, man, my brother.
One time, we live. Ars, what you got for me, Ars?
Let's get it.
DJ Rome, what you...
I seen now I follow them, Bars on I-95. Actually, I follow Arsonal too, I think, on IG, but I follow Bars on I-95 on IG, and I already seen little clips of this, and I already know the beat he's spitting on is like a Drake type of beat, like a intro, like a slower introspective.
Yo, Rome, let's make something happen.
Yeah. Y'all hear me?
Well, Drake might not have been the right, but like that's what it reminds me of.
I went from running from police and hiding guns up in my fleece to floor seats. So iconic how ironic got shorties in Long Beach. I ball like a man who Hansel that glizzy in arms.
My bad. I was so focused on that fucking Drake comment that I said that I wasn't paying attention to this shit. Anyways.
Look. Yeah. Y'all hear me? Look. I went from running from police and hiding guns up in my fleece to floor seats. So iconic how ironic got shorties in Long Beach. I ball like a man who Hansel that glizzy in arms reach. I'm really from the Yeah. Y'all hear me?
That beginning audio quality is a little.
I went from running from police and hiding guns up in my fleece to floor seats. So iconic how ironic got shorties in Long Beach. I ball like a man.
So iconic, it's ironic. Got shorties in Long Beach. I got that. See these battle rappers. They squeeze in like a little punchline, a little hidden one that might be even better than the long one that they hit you with. That little side one is sometimes a little hotter, and I bet you Arsonal's gonna have more than one of those.
That glizzy in arms reach. I'm really from the streets and left my prints in the concrete. I did it. Got off my pivot. That vision was all me. I rocked nations, kicked it with Hove and gave us a launch speech. I never really cared. I'm like arms reach. I'm really from the streets.
Keep going out.
My prints in the concrete. I did it. Got off my pivot. That vision was all me. I rocked nations, kicked it with Hove and gave us a launch speech. I never really cared.
I rocked nations, kicked it with Hove, gave him a salon speech. That's funny. And anytime rappers be having a Solange bar, it reminds me of when Fabulous said Solange really like not came at him, but approached him about his Solange bar, and that shit makes me funny because I just wonder Solange runs on Arsenal, you know what I'm saying?
Like a
Oops.
bear on a dog's leash. There's no stopping me. I arms reach. I'm really from the streets and left my prints in the concrete. I did it. Got off my pivot. That vision was all me. I rocked nations, kicked it with Hov and gave us a long speech. I never really cared. I'm like a bear on a dog's leash. There's no stopping me. I hopped in the booth, let the song speak. And I speak properly or get hit by niggas you call geeks.
He said he feel like a bear on a dog's leash. Like they trying to hold him, but shit, you don't know I'm a bear? I'll rip through this shit. But anyways, and then he said, you're going to get hit by dudes that you call geeks. They in them glasses and shit, but, you know.
Narrow it down in the middle of Broad Street. These bars ain't supposed to be heard. This just something my thoughts leak. You can't get saved by the bell exactly. Now call screech. I spin a block, they call screech. Joke, I speak properly or get hit by niggas you call geeks. I made them narrow it down in the middle of Broad Street. These bars ain't supposed to be heard. This just something my thoughts leak. You can't get saved by the bell exactly. Now call screech. I spin a block, they call screech.
Can't get saved by the bell exactly. Now call screech. Because Zach Morris, oh my bad. Because Zach Moore, man, that shit was dope.
Jordan's expensive round here, they get killed over Barclays. Edward Scissorhands, they throw tipper tans, but they all sweet. Nigga fans want me to sign they bitch titties with Sharpies. I be feeling they heartbeats. Niggas is gifted like gifted, pretending they all street. I would lifted the biscuit, make sure that they all eat. I painted the picture, made the network and my environment. Told him channel that energy, he went and copped the fire stick. Niggas who try to shortcut, always gifted like gifted, but
it's like once they stop fucking breathing, I'm not pausing. Like I'm not gonna stop right in the middle of their shit. And damn, he was saying a lot of stuff. I thought he stumbled, but he said the word like not stumbly, but like he said the word like that on purpose, I think, because it went smooth. It wasn't stumbly besides that moment, but it makes me think that he did that shit on purpose. That shit was dope. Either way, that was a good ass recovery if he did slip.
on street, I would lifted the biscuit, make sure that they all eat. I painted the picture, made the network and my environment. Told him channel that energy, he went and copped the fire stick. Niggas who try to shortcut always get chalked up or head against the glass.
He said channel that energy, he went and copped the fire stick.
Class, I know he rode the short bus. Monkeys in the jungle talk banana clips and they sig, but on this planet who go gorilla? I bet the apes did. Mashes potato on that steak big. Nigga got turned into gravy for trying to play big. Real jerk class, I know he rode the short bus. Monkeys in the
talk
jungle
that
talk
shit. I
banana
like that
clips
shit. I
and
like
they
that hard
sig,
shit.
but on this planet who go gorilla? I bet the apes did. Mashes potato on that steak big. Nigga got turned into gravy.
I know he's not done going hard, but he didn't even like he did the beat with the beat. Like that shit was amazing. It seems like he practiced with it just like with Daylight, obviously. But honestly, everybody practices with the beat, you know what I'm saying? But when it's somebody's exclusive beat, that shit just makes it even more dope, you know? And the way he beat his chest with the fucking beat was dope as fuck to me.
For trying to play head against the glass.
Now I'm gonna let him finish.
Class, I know he rode the short bus. Monkeys in the jungle talk banana clips and they sig, but on this planet who go gorilla? I bet the apes did. Mashes potato on that steak big. Nigga got turned into gravy for trying to play big. Real Jersey nigga had 49s on that Bay Bridge. Life a marathon, I bet the apes did.
Now we're gonna break it down just a little bit. I just, I don't break down everything. I just break down here and there.
Mashes potato on that steak big. Nigga got turned into gravy for trying to play big.
He said mashes potato on a steak bid, and then he talking about something about gravy. So you got the little potato gravy scheme there.
Real Jersey nigga had 49s on that Bay Bridge. Life a marathon. I ran some, but I don't take kids. I educate the youth. Tell my real life, don't separate the truth. Y'all only thugs before y'all separate the booth. The last book of the New Testament, that's Revelations 2. Bitches manipulate. I wish Adam had never ate the fruit. I heaven gave your crew from one knee. I let it rip. Don't separate the truth.
He said it's Revelations 2. And then he said, I wish Adam never ate the fruit. I wish it was all Eve's fault. That bitch.
Only thugs before y'all separate the booth. The last book of the New Testament, that's Revelations 2. Bitches manipulate. I wish Adam had never ate the fruit. I heaven gave your crew from one knee. I let it ring. I put a couple in his top like what's booth. The last book of the New Testament, that's Revelations 2. Bitches manipulate. I wish Adam had never ate the fruit. I heaven gave your crew from one knee. I let it ring. I put a couple in his top like what's up.
there was one of those ones I told you. That's probably the dopest line. He said, "I'll heaven gate your crew," and that was a little throwaway that you barely even missed. He could have taken a breath during that time, but instead he wanted to squeeze out that little bar, and that shit was dope. And I know a lot of y'all didn't get it. Heaven's Gate was one of those. It was a cult, and they did one of those mass suicides or whatever. And it wasn't like Jonestown. It was like Jonestown because it was a cult, but Jonestown, unfortunately, most of those people were forced or whatever. Whereas Heaven's Gate, it's sadder in the way that they chose that shit, and that's crazy. But I mean, whatever, it is what it is. But so yeah, that was that, and that shit had me geeking. Let me go back.
The last book of the New Testament, that's Revelations 2. Bitches manipulate. I wish Adam had never ate the fruit. I heaven gate your crew from one knee. I let it ring. I put a couple in his top like, what's a wet cake to you? They lied when they said me and you similar. The Old Testament, it subsides these new ministers. They believe in me not to be too sinister. Just
I feel what he's going through right now, because he was getting in a different bag than how he wrote it, and he was feeling it at that moment, but now he's got to get back to how he wrote it because it's not sliding the same way as he was trying to slide around the beat, you know what I'm saying? But he's still handling it well, and that's because he's a battle rapper. Like, remembering this shit and knowing exactly how to hit it is all about their shit. Like, that's how it is. They have to do it live. It's not like doing it in the booth or in the studio. I bet you he one take less than most of the rappers. Not necessarily, but I bet you statistically that would be true. The battle rappers have to punch less.
Following my footsteps. Why ain't got a verse from Wayne, and why Drake ain't jump on my hook yet?
Oh.
Cuz got 30 years from lied when they said me and you similar. The Old Testament, it subsides these new ministers. They believe in me not to be too sinister. Just following my footsteps. Why ain't got a verse from Wayne, and why Drake ain't jump on my hook yet? Cuz got 30 years from drugs, non-violent, and took that. All the devilish shit I done did while I ain't get thrown a book yet. Everybody a shooter with their hand on their Glock. I can't beef with no rapper who can't stand on they block. I can't beef with no rapper who can't stand on they block. Walk in my shoe, nigga, you can't even stand in my socks. I ain't battled in a year and still hold dibs on my spot. This acting money, well, it don't fold into a knot. Let's stick in a plot. Wrist, water whip in the pot. Revolver with me, cash, just put a switch on this Glock. If by any means the homie's still missing a shot, just think breaking a Lego the way I'm bending a block. 30 with me, just extending the shot. I keep a trap phone.
The stuff he was saying before is just normal stuff. Like, it was dope, but it didn't really need to get broken down. That one doesn't either. You know what the fuck he's saying. But yeah, he's on one right now. He caught his breath back. Not his breath, but his groove, because his breath control, even when he was stumbling, that shit was incredible.
For the calls intended to drop. I feel like ever since they took Nip, money been the motivation. Hustle and take no vacations. Almost gave my soul to Satan. They told me my man a rap. I told them to show the statements. Damn, it was true. Who would've knew? You never know who's faking. I feel like life going back to being heartfelt.
Hold on.
Money been the motivation. Hustle and take no vacations. Almost gave my soul to Satan. They told me my man a rap. I told them to show the statements. Damn, it was true. Who would've knew? You never know who's faking. I feel like life going back to being heartfelt.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that with nobody no more. You know what I'm saying?
Jones trying to provide for his family. I know how Nas felt. It's just real shit. I said life real, especially when it's time to pay the light bills, the rent due, the car note, your baby need white still. Everybody thinking that I made it like I'm Mike Will, cause I bought a house off Cash Battle, got a nice deal, negotiated, with certain niggas having associated. Team play 100%.
Dang, he said since that Cash Battle, motherfuckers thought that he switched up just because he got a nice little house off of it. But that was just knowing how to manipulate the money. You know what I'm saying?
Think content if the homies make it. If one win, we all win. It's a team effort. If one fail, we all fail. You better respect it. Stay humble around my niggas. Certain niggas have it associated. Team play 100% content if the homies make it. If one win, we all win. It's a team effort. If one fail, we all fail. You better respect it. Team play 100% content if the homies make it. If one win, we all win. It's a team effort. If one fail, we all fail. You better respect it. Stay humble around my niggas or we're cheat checking. Floss that shit around here, you gon' leave naked. Stay humble around my niggas or we're cheat checking. Floss that shit around here, you gon' leave naked. I got a Drake though. Well done, cook my
wait.
Floss that shit around here, you gon' leave naked.
That shit's dope. he hit that shit a second time, and then the beat's switching up too, and motherfucker even stood up. But we gonna run it back just real quick to the slow shit. That's the shit I prefer, honestly. But
if one
he
win,
was
we
getting
all
that
win.
bag.
It's a team effort.
Right.
If one fail, we all fail. You
better
better
respect
respect
it.
it.
Right.
Stay humble around my niggas or we're G-check it. Floss that shit around here, you
gon'
gon' leave
leave
naked. Stay humble around my niggas or we're G-check it. Floss that shit around here, you gon' leave naked. I got a Draco. Well done, cook my steak, bro. These hoes do what I say so. Colombian plug named Pedro. Stack these bricks like Lego. I be on blocks they can't go.
Right.
My bitch ass like J-Lo. I been a real nigga like Django. I'm riding with cash, 200 to dash. And it ain't a city we ain't go.
Right.
You a mud poop butt acting too tough and here the whole gang know. I get a bag and you niggas mad. Double barrel, I put 2 in your ass. 100 down, watch you stew in the stash. Drive by, nigga shoot through the glass. Give me a reason to trip it, I'm tripping. You gonna be crippled, I'm crippin'. 30 to clip the extension. Make sure you stay out my mentions or I'ma turn you to a victim. So X don't trust a soul.
Yeah.
Niggas be ratting. 5950 ass niggas. It's a new era. Niggas is capping. My fingers, nigga. Really be rapping. I'm really outside. I'm living with niggas is rapping, getting it cracking. Every time that I step on a scene, niggas is chasing the green. Groupie hoes chasing the team. Some of my homies and zombies got Percocet chasing they lean, mistaken his speeds. I'ma talk, let me run, nigga, let me run my mouth. 280, my niggas, they running north side.
Hold on. I gotta break some of this shit down because he's going off, and it's about to be over. Hold on. When you stand up, that's where we going. We're gonna run it all the way back to where he just stood up.
I be on floss that shit around here, you gon' leave naked. I got a Draco. Well done, cook my steak, bro.
Yeah.
These hoes do what I say so. Colombian plug named Pedro.
Colombian
Stack
plug.
these bricks like Lego.
Yeah.
I be on blocks they can't go.
Yeah.
My bitch ass like J-Lo.
Yeah.
I been a real nigga like Django. I'm
Yeah.
riding with cash, 200 to dash. And it ain't a city we ain't go.
Right.
You a mud poop butt.
Yeah, that was all regular shit. It was more just the build up of, it was some hip hop shit where you build in the mood. And honestly, just when he stood up, he wasn't high enough off the ground, so he still had to his breath was compromised by the way he had to stand like that. And I'm glad he finally figured out how to do it and sound good. But at first, he's not out of breath. He's stopping himself because he's bent over. He's making himself out of breath. But that shit's still dope. It's still building the energy. It's doing what it needs to do.
Acting too tough and here the whole gang know. I
Yeah.
get a bag and you niggas mad. Double barrel, I put 2 in your ass. 100 down, watch you stew in the stash. Drive by, nigga shoot through the glass. Give me a reason to trip it, I'm tripping. You gonna be crippled, I'm crippin'. 30 to clip the extension. Make sure you stay out my mentions or I'ma turn you to a victim. So X don't trust a soul.
Yeah.
Niggas be ratting. 5950 ass niggas. It's a new era. Niggas is capping. I'm really outside of
He said 5950. It's a new era. Dudes be capping because 5950 were those hats. And the new eras and the fitted caps, you know what I'm saying? And they're the fitted caps. But you be capping.
my fingers, nigga. Really be rapping. I'm really outside. I'm living with niggas is rapping, getting it cracking. Every time that I step on a scene, niggas is chasing the green. Groupie hoes chasing the team. Some of my homies and zombies got Percocet chasing they lean.
I feel like he's freestyling, actually. Which is another thing that makes you a really good battle rapper. And in this kind of platform, it helps you outshine others. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looks like he's freestyling.
Taking his space. My fingers, nigga.
But he said, I got some homies that zombies. They put Percocets in the lean. People thought they mistake them for fiends.
Really be rapping. I'm really outside. I'm living with niggas is rapping, getting it cracking. Every time that I step on a scene, niggas is chasing the green. Groupie hoes chasing the team. Some of my homies and zombies got Percocet chasing they lean, mistaken his fiends. I'ma talk, let me run, nigga, let me run my mouth.
Yeah.
280, my niggas, they running north side, but Ars, I'm the king of the south.
Oh,
When
yeah,
they
he
read the
freestyle.
paper tomorrow, you gonna be the nigga they reading about.
Woo!
You don't wanna beef with a nigga, your lady that didn't spare keys to your house. Big jerk.
Subscribe now.
He said, you don't want to beef with me. I got keys there. Not only do I got the Addy, but I got the fucking keys already, man. I know where the backup key is. It's in that little rock that, it looks like a rock, but it's really got a little compartment inside. Yeah, I know where that shit is. It's over by the little fountain in the corner. I know which water bottle's yours in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? I'm the reason your pillow's a little softer than usual. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Like, comment, subscribe. comment below what shit you want me to check out. Any hip hop related videos, be it interviews, songs, whatever. I do prefer freestyles on platforms like I-95 and Sway and things like that. What else? I got playlists of all my videos on my channel, so go ahead and check that shit out. It shows my songs, it shows my freestyles. So if you think I would sound good on any sort of beat, go ahead and comment that shit below too. But anyways, what else? Dungeon of Rap. Yo, it's the Dungeon of Rap. Fake MCs don't make it back.